Here we are. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas of relaxation and serenity with your families. I tried to stay out of the charts as much as possible, but I didn't make it. I'm being honest because there were good opportunities. Those who follow me on Twitter know we've made quite a few trades with profits of 20, 30, 40% in almost 48 hours, 3-4 days. The previous videos where I showed you the way for these days, due to low liquidity, there could be some of significant liquidations, of flash dumps. Well, there have been. I also told you to position yourself in certain demands of 4 important hours to take an important pound of altcoin. So it was done. We had some bounce to 20, 30, 40% on many names. Bitcoin behaved exactly as we said. It stayed in the range. And if you took the scalp that I had indicated in the area, 42, 41 and 8, 42 and 2, they have been nice scalps. Bitcoin behaved well. For me, nothing has changed from the last times. I had pointed it out to you exactly where to buy and where I would have increased long-term positions. Not here. Certainly not here. I already said it in the first video, so you can go and see that. You can understand simply by tracing Fibonacci or watching the levels on the weekly. I'll give a small example. Let's set the weekly. So, a simple weekly one. We take the zones of demand and supply. First zone. After is that one, well, let's forget it. Maybe second zone. Where are we now? This area here, the area that worth 48 and 50k, and then I told you if I had to increase long-term positions, I would do it here in zone 38, 36 and a half k and $30,000 to $32,000 area. These are the areas where I would increase my long-term positions, especially artificial intelligence altcoins and important layers. I already talked about there. How do we trace Fibonacci? So Fibonacci is simple. The areas you need to keep an eye on are 3. I've always told you this on Twitter. 0.25, 0.5, 0.75. These are the key areas. Let's take our... We take our range that goes from here, from light to low. Zero point shout. 0.7 shite. All this area here, let's consider, and also the area of 0.61.8, where there will definitely be a reaction. So, where will it become a bearish trader again? Let's clarify. A bear market will return if we losing $29,000. Losing $29,000 on the weekly means for me going much more down below. This means going around 20,000, if not $12,000. You say, oh no, it's impossible. Yes, it's possible also because I don't set any limit to trading. Anything is possible. Now the trend is really bullish, as I was for them. On all the 25 names, $23,000, where everyone was short but me. I was long. And I had also positioned myself on a lot of altcoins where we made gains of 200, 300, if not 500%. I give you a piece of advice. Eliminate all the noise. Just look at the charts. The numbers matter little. Focus on the setups. An important setup can be that, as I told you, we go on the 10 smaller frames. I had already told you last time. I'm not interested in making swings or important positions because we are in this resistance zone where we can have several, here we can have many triggers Many wrote under that first video, but there at the second video, excuse me, there then drawing long short is easy to draw everything. These people don't understand literally nothing about trading, because trading works with triggers and liquidity grabs, stop run, what are they? But I tell you, these are the basics of trading. If you want to follow my videos, you should already have several bases, but let's try to put it in a very simple way. What are triggers? So here we go to take the liquidity of the areas that we can see are this area 38 and 2, 37 quite zone 44 to $45,000. These are the two important areas that I am evaluating. We trace this trend line here where it takes this beautiful spike downs. Simple trigger, what is it? There's a lot of liquidity here, so we have many orders we can execute. Here we have 4 trading options. One makes breakout. It closes a candle of the above, this level. Okay, consolidates over 4 hours. We position ourselves long below and go to get a target at $48,000 according to the trigger. Secondly, short breakout. The candle's light gets completely sucked up. We close below here. You position a short bump to go lower because this is a lot. Another trigger down. Another trigger? Here. Well, you position here, okay? On this deviation trigger. Simple. These are the triggers. What do you understand to have more? Confirmations. The stop runs. What are stop runs? Stop runs are candles that have a liquidity take. These are it. They are. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These here are reversal trend confirmations in the lower time frames. But where do we take the trade? In the areas we like to take them, as I indicated here. For example, on the pulse we can trace Fibonacci here. On this impulse here, where you can take it. Here the 0.75 worked perfectly on this impulse. If we go here, in this area here, and it makes a stop run like this, boom, it recovers, it goes here. I'm going long here with a stop underneath. These are the stop runs. So don't limit yourself in trading. Trading offers opportunities every day, every hour. People focus only on long, only on short. No. In a chart like this, you can find 10 positions of different setup. I hope it's clear then. If I ever explain it even more in depth, let me know in the comments. I'll be glad to explain it to you. You can simply see liquidity from the weekly, daily, and also from various sites. Where here we can see Bitcoin's liquidity, where this wall up here can't break it. Okay, then I'll show you. This is all liquidity, the liquidity that I told you about. If it picks up these orders here, it makes me a bullish candle spike, boom. $46,000 sucks up all the candle and returns me under the level of 44.2. I'm going short to catch $38,000. I've explained before. Same thing here at $38,000 spike. Stop, run, boom, retest on deviation, you position long. That's how trading works. Because you need to have the least invalidation. You need to have the highest possible. I am looking for what I have in validations in trading. For example, today I said Ethereum is going up today. Why? Because I had my plan in the Bitcoin pair where I had already posted it on Twitter. Here's an example of a stop run. Here it is, look, I had drawn this 2 months ago. We are going to close on this range. Above retest, you position long. To go get the 0.5 here, there will be the 0.75 and TP up. This is trading. Today I wanted to explain a little about the stop run and how trading works. This is really the basics, guys, the basics of trading, to answer a little to the people from the other video. Altcoin, what can I advise you now? Altcoin or money, easy for me. Although I am trading at the moment, I'm not interested in a long-term position. I have 3 or 4 positions at most. You already know. I am fat, hinge and other positions. I have sold many spot positions with gains of 300 to 400%. I am not interested. Altcoins are all the same to me. My only purpose is to exploit them to make money. I have my goals. Once I reach them, I take 60, 70, 80% profit and leave a 20% moon bag with the stop in profit. I do this. I have always done it, and it's a strategy where my portfolio is always waiting. And I advise you too to do it. I bought Link. Told people to buy Link at 4A. I sold here. I've sold at least 70% of my spot here. 40 watts do not interest me. I made a huge profit. I have my moon bag of 20-30%. If I'm lucky 40, great, I will sell the other part too. This is how I behave with all altcoins except those 3 and 4 that I have a long-term due. For instance, XRP, this shitty altcoin that I hate, but I'm being realistic here for the next few weeks because it's holding me weekly. What can this thing do? Or another downside spec to go and get liquidity, but for me here, I'll be buying spots. I've already started buying. When I exit the spot, if it loses 0.50, I exit spot, but here. I'm stepping into the spot to get at least the 0.90 dollar, because even looking at the path, I think there will be no inversion. So it's the only spot I'll add in the next few days. For the rest, I do spots. Pro. I have my goals where I sell. Profits of 10, 15, 20% I sell. I take home, I go to other coins. I don't care much about cashing out. You know what I think? If you want to know where to increase your positions, repeat, go watch the previous videos. And I'll be making many other videos. Very, very interesting. I will bring you lots of content and wish everyone a good day, guys. And give me a like if you like the channel. Thanks to everyone.